Another paper that I do like to recommend is just some kind of newsprint. There's rough newsprint and there's smooth newsprint. Each is kind of cool for its own different reasons. This one is handy and not too large. Some of the smaller sizes don't come in smooth. And it is a as you might be able to tell, it's not as white as the other pad of paper, the Canson Universal Sketch. What is nice about it is that because it is non-archival, it has a quality of feeling a little less precious and is easier to, at least for me, and I have a sense for a lot of folks who worry about the cost of art supplies. It just seems less intimidating to burn through, not really burn, use up a lot of pages. And I do strongly encourage my students, that might be a little strong, strongly encourage to do all sorts of warm-up exercises. That was sort of one right there. We just riffing. A lot of times what I'll have students do, by the way, I'm using my graphite stick because I'm going sort of big and gestural, is just practicing creating a grid, which gets good practice in doing straight lines. You can see all my lines are perfectly straight. But I don't know, when I really wanted to start getting better at my drawing, I knew that I had not really put in the hours that it takes to be confident and to have the muscle memory that I wanted to have. So I started mostly just doing pages and pages and pages of stuff like this, which is not really that sexy, but it has the impact of getting me closer to the 10,000 hours, that they talk about needing to get under your belt before you can sort of master anything. So I see this mostly as just my scales. I'll go over a couple more kind of warm-up things that I like to do, but like I say, I will just come in, practice straight lines, practice ellipses, and it's just getting a lot of motion under my belt for drawing. And it can be kind of fun too. Speaking of fun, sometimes it's also nice to do warm-ups that are a little bit more not so left brainy. I oftentimes I'll find some little spiral thing or some leaf sort of thing, and I will just have fun doing a bunch of those. It's a bit like a penguin. But once again, the whole point of this is not to create a drawing, but it is to practice, to build muscle memory. That's kind of a fun one I like. Going the opposite direction and then sort of going in and get some wacky flower kind of things. So there you have it, a couple warm-up exercises. The important thing is just to do some kind of warm-up. I tell folks to, if they're having a hard time coming up with something, figure out something that you want to work on and get better at, and create a little exercise. For example, if I wanted to get better at making my ellipses, do a whole page of ellipses and different angles, different sizes. Since I'm at it, why not? Let's see. It is fun to practice sort of changing speed as well as pressure. So what you'll notice is that a lot of times if I'm making a line, I'll start out kind of slow, and then depending on where it's going, I'll speed up and increase the pressure as well. And it's fun, and it helps with different kinds of strokes that create different kinds of feelings in a drawing. The speed and pressure that you use have quite a bit of impact on what your line is like, as you might imagine. So there you have it. Warm-ups. Do them. Bye now.